Welcome to Science Store online classes.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Well, dear students, before we go into a few examples, let us understand a few more shortcut formulas which will help us in solving the problems. First of all, what is NCR formula? Alright, so NCR is n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. Alright, now first shortcut you need to know is what is NC0, correct? So NC0 is n factorial divided by 0 factorial and n minus 0 factorial, which is like n factorial. 0 factorial is 1, okay, by convention, and this is n minus 0 is n itself, which will be 1. And next the second one, now what is NCN? Alright, so NCN is n factorial divided by n, in place of r you have got n, so write n here, and next is in place of n minus r it is n minus n, so n minus n factorial. So this is n factorial divided by n factorial, n minus n is 0 factorial, which is 1, so that will also be 1. So NC0 and NCN are 1. And what about NC1? See, NC1 is n factorial divided by 1 factorial and n minus 1 factorial. So n factorial can be expanded as n into n minus 1 factorial divided by n minus 1 factorial, which can be cancelled, and the answer is n. So if you have 10C1, the answer is 10, right? Well, next what about NCA? See, NCA can easily be written as NC n minus a. Okay, how? Imagine you have 3C2. Okay, so that can be written as 3C 3 minus 2. So that means 3C1. Alright, so 3C2 and 3C1 are same. What is 3C1? Alright, NC1 is n, so 3C1 is 3. What about 3C2? 3C2 is 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial and 3 minus 2 factorial. So that is 3 factorial, 2 factorial is 2 itself, 3 factorial can be written as 6, fine, 3 minus 2 is 1, so that is also 3, correct? So 3C2 and 3C1 are equal, therefore in general NCA is nothing but NCN minus A. So that formula is also very handy for us when we solve a few problems, right? Imagine you have 10C9, okay? So if you have 10C9, that can be written as 10C 10 minus 9, which is 10C1, which is 10. Okay, so 10C9 and 10C1 are same. Alright, so there it will help us. You don't have to use the formula of NCR to find the value of 10C9. You just have to know this formula and get it right away without even using this formula. Well, so next, the next shortcut formula that we can use . Okay, the next formula that we can use is if you have NCA is equal to NCB, then either A is equal to B or N is equal to A plus B. Alright, so this is basically the derivative of that formula. So understand NCA is equal to NCB, then A and B must be equal. Okay, but it is not always equal. Why? Alright, you see, as I said, 10C9 is equal to 10C1, but 9 and 1 are not equal, correct? So A and B need not be equal. It may be equal sometimes, but need not be always. So what is the next option? The next option is the derivative of this. I'll explain how. Now, NCB is what you have. So that I'll write NC n minus B. Right? So I'm using NCB is equal to NCN minus B based on this formula, because NCA is NCN minus A. Right. Now, see, n and n are same, so A and n minus B must be equal now. Alright, so that means n is equal to A and minus B becomes plus B over here. So that's what we get as the second possibility. So here 10 is equal to 9 plus 1, n is equal to A plus B. So 10 is equal to 9 plus 1, right? Okay, so these are the two possibilities that we will always have. Next. Okay, the next formula that should be remembered, should be memorized is if you have NCR plus NCR minus 1, that will be equal to n plus 1 CR. Alright, so this is a lengthy derivation. I am not going into that now. Okay, just remember the formula and remember the application of it. So if you have, let us say, 9C4 plus 9C3, what it's going to be? Alright, so you have R4 here, and R minus 1 is 4 minus 1, which is 3. The answer will be n plus 1, that means 9 plus 1, and CR. It is not R minus 1, so you don't have to write 3 there, but you should write 4. So this is 10C4. Alright, so that's the use of a formula. You don't have to use the formula twice. That is the formula for NCR. You can just use it once and get the answer straight away. Well, so that's about a few shortcut formulas. Now let's solve a few examples.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.